Hello, I'm Elif. We are Group 6. In this video, we will discuss what we believe is the most valuable and important theme from the Introduction to Architecture 2 course. After reflecting on all the topics, we choose functionalism in design because it best captures architecture's connection to form and function. In this video, we will explain why we choose this theme, compare it with other ideas, and support our reasoning with examples from our readings. This reflection matters because it emphasizes that form and function offers a universal, sustainable approach to architecture that prioritizes clarity and practically over decorative and context-bound limitations.
One of the most influential and enduring themes in architectural history is form and function, a cornerstone of modernist thought. This principle asserts that a building's shape should be derived from its purpose. As Louis Sullivan famously states, form follows function. This approach is not merely an aesthetic choice but also an ethical stance that reflects the responsibilities of architecture. Louis Sullivan, especially in his design for tall buildings, argued that a structure's exterior should directly relate to its internal spatial organization and functional needs. In his view, ornamentation is meaningful only when it serves the essence of the building. Otherwise, form becomes disconnected from function and loses its integrity. Adolf Loos took his idea even further, famously declaring that ornament is crime. For Loos, any decorative element without function was a sign of cultural and social regression. He believed that a building holds value only to the extent that it responds to real needs. Formal simplicity, in his view, reflects the intellectual and cultural maturity of the modern individual.
Today, in an era where sustainability, user-centered design, and material efficiency are increasingly prioritized, the form and function principle remains deeply relevant. Architecture is no longer just about creating beautiful buildings, but about designing spaces that are purposeful, responsible, and meaningful. For this reason, the theme of form and function continues to stand as one of the most valuable and indispensable approaches in architectural thinking, united ethics, and aesthetics in the service of human needs.
The form and function theme emphasizes values such as simplicity, functionality, and responsibility in architecture. Louis Sullivan's forms follows function principle and Adolf Loos' ornament is crime argument both stress that architecture's primary duty is to respond directly and clearly to human needs. This perspective creates a strong link between formal clarity and functional necessity, forming the foundation of modern architecture.
On the other hand, the context and place theme focuses on the relationship between a building and its physical surroundings. While this is important, it can sometimes risk reducing architecture to its environment alone. If a building provides contextual harmony but fails in functionality, its value becomes questionable. Form and function, by contrast, offers a clear and universal principle that can be applied regardless of context. Similarly, the tradition and context theme encourages respect of cultural heritage and historical forms. However, excessive attachment to tradition can prevent architecture from meeting contemporary needs. As Loos argued, clinging to the past in aesthetics can hinder progress and innovation.
In light of these comparisons, the form and function theme stands out as a stronger and more sustainable approach in architecture. In universality and relevance to modern life make it a foundational principle that goes beyond situational or historical considerations.